Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Lady Hypnotic Accepts Tarot. This is your girl Nikita, come to give you a reading from the 17th through to the 23rd of January 2022. If you like a reading, please thumbs up, like, share, comment down below. It'd be lovely to read your views. Click on that notification bell, you know as and when I have posted videos, but not before you have subscribed. Take what resonates, what don't, leave the rest alone, as I'm not going to resonate with everybody each and every week. And please check your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus signs as they may pertain to you also. So as you can see, you see some colourful cards here. And I thought I'd incorporate them into the readings, okay? Because I was sitting and thinking, you know, sometimes when you're, when you're courting or when you're in a relationship and you have that one-to-one conversation, there is questions that, we ask and it's repetitive, okay? And I just thought it'd be nice to give you a different, deeper connection and a conversation with, your partner or somebody that you're coming to, to view as your potential partner, or, or even whilst dating, it doesn't dry up the conversation. You could just tweak the question a little bit that reverts to them. So let's get started. The first one is the intimacy question. It says, if you could have a magic wand, what would you want more of in your sex life? What would you want more of in your sex life? See, these questions are good to ask. Because if you don't know, you will never know. And, it's nice to ask these questions because it gives you a bigger picture of this person. And it gives it room for improvements, okay? So, past. What did you learn about marriage from your parents? So, some parents weren't married. Some parents weren't married. What were their views on marriage? Some parents, they chose not to. Because, the relationship's good already. Why do we need a piece of paper to say, yeah, we are together after we've been together for 20 odd years? So everybody, that's just an example. People have got different views. But, what could you learn from that? Do you see what I mean? Your views are? Do you get what I'm saying? It's a good question again. What lie have you told so much that you now believe it? What lie? Do you get what I mean? Well, boy, the lie is that I don't lie. Do you get what I'm saying? So, boy, that's what they say, that's a good question, though. What lie have you told so much that you now believe? You see, if I ask somebody that question and they're able to answer me, I'm running a mile. That's a red flag for me. Do you get what I'm saying? That's a red flag for me. I'm running. Because that means you're a confined liar, and that means you lie on a regular basis. Do you get what I mean? It's just like, it's not a misconstrued question. Do you get what I mean? It's a good question to ask because you're trying to get to know this person. So what's a liar? Always a liar. But everyone deserves a second chance. But at the end of the day, it's good to know these questions. Weird, random questions. What was your first impression of me? So you would answer. We all ask that question anyway, so that's quite common. The next one's about relationships. Tell me about a time when you didn't feel supported by me. That's a good question to ask because it's nice to know how your other half is feeling, right? We don't often express to each other how we're feeling. We express through arguments, fights, and what have you. How about sit and have these conversations? Do you see what I mean? Okay, what holiday traditions are important to you that you'd like us to keep going in the future? That's a nice question also, because it's nice to keep up. If you've got something of like a family tradition, you normally go on holiday and you go to a certain place all the time, and it's nice to get to know that person. It could even be a place of where they grew up. Do you get what I mean? So you get that sense of feel of where they grew up, what other people's perception were of them as children growing up, that's that kind of thing. Good questions. Okay. different, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Okay, so not good news here. I'm seeing there's somebody of a workplace that someone's been interested in, which has costed them their job. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here, because we have the Lovers, the wealthy man, the despair, and let me show you. Lovers, wealthy man, despair, and occupation. So someone could have lost their job through this. Do you see what I mean? If you enter the job in a relationship already with this person, bad or not so bad, but if you meet somebody at the workplace that you fall in love with and what have you, it can cause problems. Do you see what I mean? And I feel like there's some sort of despair here. There's some of y'all that has been looking for work, you know, there's, you know, some of you may have been made redundant, you know, that kind of thing, and you're just in despair because you know you need to get yourself back on track once again. Some of y'all, I feel like you know you're going to meet somebody that's wealthy, you know, that kind of thing. But it's not about their wealth; it's about the communication that y'all have, the connection. Okay. Yes, as I've said, some of y'all have despair about the job that you're working in. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so occupation and despair. You know, some of y'all would have lost your job, you know, that kind of thing. So I feel like, yes, don't be despair or don't be discouraged, because things can change. Do you see what I mean? But you don't really speak. You suffer in silence. Okay? You suffer in silence. And because of that, I feel like, you know, your crown chakra you need to work on, because you're not getting the information from source and able to help you out of this situation. We have also temptation, I believe, which is the devil card, Capricorn energy. So because that's a major arcana, I will read that to you. Oh, that's the Tower. Okay. Through this card, addictions and self-limited behaviors are being addressed. So if you've treated anybody in any way, I'm telling you, karma, okay? We're in this retrograde period. If you have treated somebody in a certain way, really evaluate how you've been treating people in the past, okay? Really evaluate. There's a reason why I'm saying this, okay? Because karma will come back round for you. Seriously, it will come back tenfold, and it's not good. It's not a good look. You cannot stop the karma that is due to you, but you can rectify this situation. Just a simple sorry, just a simple acknowledgement of the wrongs that you did do. Do you see what I mean? Asking for forgiveness. It helps. It goes hand in hand. And to never do it again to anyone. Okay. This is a time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on the material, physical world and its pleasures. Now, I'm going to give you a little example here. We're going to have a little chat. I was seeing someone a couple of years ago, on and off, Sagittarian. On and off. And what I find is every time we got back close together, all this person thought about was the materialistic things I had in my home. You know, and, you know, oh, can you get me this? Or can you get me that on credit? Or can I have this? Or can I have that? That's what I found. And I found myself giving this person. And I thought to myself, well, you ain't earned it. Why am I giving? Do you get what I mean? So that was my karma, because I lost out, because in the end I ended up helping this person to the effect where I helped them anyway, but I made it quite clear that I no longer want anything to do with them. And because of that, left me in quite some debt. Do you see what I mean? So you have to be careful, you know. So that person will try and communicate Yeah, that person would try and communicate, but they're acting as though nothing happened. Like they ain't seen you for a long time. How are you? Are you okay? You know, like nonchalant, you know, like they didn't hurt you or they didn't, you know, that kind of thing. So this person is facing their karma, this person that I was dealing with, but that's on them. I mean, it is what it is. I don't gloat over somebody else's downfall. That's not my thing. But if you are one of those that have actually put somebody in that kind of position or somewhere thereof, I feel like you're suffering in silence. Okay? That's not all of you. That's some of you. Okay? It's the greed and the want and I need, I must have. Self-centeredness. Okay? Criticism is good because then it helps us to evaluate what's going on and evaluate our characteristics on towards others. Even though we're all born connected to the divine source, we have a tendency to pull away. Here we go. Crown chakra. We have a tendency to pull away from what once was natural. When we become disconnected from spirit, the source that once nourished us is often replaced with a different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency to someone, or even work, hence the term workaholic. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link to the divine was broken. The temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering? You see how the cards are resonating? Yes, suffering in silence. Where in my life am I suffering from addiction or addictive behavior? Is there negative thinking or behavior that's causing the life force to seep out of my soul? Are the people and relationships in my life giving me energy or are they draining it? Learn to embrace your fears and all of your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches will help you to transcend to a higher spiritual awareness. Need I say any more? Okay, so let's see what goes on, what other messages we have here. So look, having a deeper look into ourselves, really, as I said, self-evaluation and our characteristics and how we treat others, because, as I said, karma, and it has a sneak way of creeping up on you, okay, and you tend to forget. You think, oh my God, why am I so bad-lucked? This is happening, that's happening, bear drama, da-da-da-da-da. And not forgetting, you're forgetting what you did to others, hence why you're going through what you're going through now. Never think that way. You never think that way. Why is it you're going through bullshit? Oh, did you sit down and evaluate as to the reason why, really, properly? You see, we have to look at things with fresh eyes. So here we have judgment. We have judgment. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Star. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Devil. That's twice now. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so judgment. Judgment is about reincarnation. It's about judgment, resurrection. It's about honesty. It's about change. It's about faith. Okay, judgment. Change of mind is about changes. Someone's about to change their mind about something here. Okay. And the Three of Cups, wanting to reignite with somebody again. Okay. that's somebody's wish, somebody's hopes, somebody's dreams. It could be with a Libra, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It could be, it could be with an Aquarius, wherever the sign, whatever. Okay. This is a person that maybe have cut you out, or, flip the script if this is, if this is the other person, but, or cross-watcher, whatever. But this person cut you out. This person blocked you, okay? They come across very cold to you. Because of the ego and the addiction and the compulsiveness of your actions, or of their actions. Do you get what I'm saying? They just cut them off, cut them out, that kind of thing. I feel like you want forgiveness here and you want to reunite back again, but I don't think you know how this person feels. This is your wish, your dreams. This is what, not your dreams, but this is something that you're hoping for, which is a renewal, to rekindle and to fix things with this person. Okay? This person is an entrepreneur. They're a philanthropist. They're wealthy. They're stable. They're successful. They could be a manager. They manage their money very well. So, I feel like somebody here is asking for a second chance. But the reason why this person was very cold is because of the toxicity of it all. This person walked away with the 8 of Cups here. Okay, they were tired of it. They started to let you go. There was a listless amount of crap that was going on. It was toxic. Do you see what I mean? They soon learned and discovered the situation, what was going on. Do you see what I'm saying? A bit like the story that I gave you in the beginning. The 7 of Pentacles. I feel like, I feel like this was rewarding to this person or yourselves, and they found that they were able to progress and invest and assess and get good results, without having somebody like a ball and chain on their foot, codependency, over drinking, taking drugs, too much of one thing, not good, that kind of thing, the ego, the narcissistic tendency. So let's go a little bit more into it. What time is it? Okay. Let's see. What's the outcome with this? How does, let's see. No, let's figure out first. Tell me how best to deal with getting to communicate with this person and able to at least apologize and ask for forgiveness. How does Sagittarius, or the person that Sagittarius was dealing with, how do they rectify things? 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords, we've got despair. Despair, sadness, powerless, and depression. Okay? So, coming to the end of that, tens are endings, okay? So, this is telling me really there's no chance. I feel like this person is just, or there's no chance with you, You haven't changed your mind one bit. I don't think this person's changed their mind at all. Some of y'all, I feel like there will be a change of heart, and there will be a second chance here with the Page of Cups. Okay? There is definitely an apology going to be made, okay? But for the majority of you, I just feel like this person's cut off and, just no longer entertaining. And I feel like they intend that to be like that for quite some time. Okay, with the Moon here and with the Knight of Pentacles. We got the 4 of Wands, we've got the 3 of Swords, and we also have the 6 of Wands. Okay? I feel like the issue here was somebody wanted to be center of attention. I want. I must have. I need to be triumphant. But you broke this person's heart. They wanted a whole new foundation, but they became conflicted because, and hurt and depressed and, disheartened. Maybe because of infidelity, maybe because of, cheating tendencies. I don't know, maybe they had There's 2 3s here, so that indicates maybe because of a third party. There was something that they didn't know, whether there was another person or whether, you know, there was a person, you know, that was involved, that, you know, and I'm getting strongly also that, I'm getting a scenario here. The scenario is, this person is married. Now, I'm not saying you, I'm just putting it out there as I'm getting the information. So do not shoot the messenger, okay? What I'm getting here is the person's married. And whoever the person's married to is in agreement to the partner going out there and getting somebody else. And getting whatever abundance, whatever they can get from whomever. Able to bring back to this other partner. So taking from one person to give to the other. Okay? That is not good. That's a horrible situation to be in. Can you imagine? You're in love with somebody. They've made you to believe that there is a foundation. There is going to be something's going to come of this relationship. And everything that you give them, everything that you help them with, it's not to help them. It's to help the person that they're currently with. So they're not actually with you. Do you see what I mean? It's all a lie. It's a lie. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's a lie. We have the 4 of Cups here. Okay. However this plays out, I mean, I feel that somebody else has found potential elsewhere. They've learned their lesson. Okay, they've had a epiphany, and they've developed spiritually, so they've got no, you know, interest. They've turned their back. They have turned their back. 8 of Swords. They feel tied and bound by you or you them. It's overwhelming. They feel restricted. They felt trapped. Guys, it's either you felt trapped or they felt trapped. As I said, flip the script as where the shoe fits, yeah? But anyway, if you liked your reading, please like, share. If it resonated, please like, share. Comment down below. It'd be lovely to read your views. Click on that notification bell. You would know as and when I have posted videos, but not before you have subscribed. Okay? And I'm wishing you all a fantastic week ahead. Just remember, Mercury retrograde is in full effect. And what will be, will be. Take care.